about Ayurveda and the principles of Ayurveda. So we are doing a practice that is helping us manage what's happening in the environment right now, which is we have hot temperatures being pushed on by cold temperatures in the morning. And so we want to help stabilize the body. That means it's going to be a Pitta Vata reducing practice. So let's get started with that. We're going to be doing it for a few weeks because that's what's happening in the atmosphere. Okay? So let's make sure we have blocks and a bolster and strap today. So I've got my strap. And let me grab a couple of blocks. We're going to start out actually wide-legged today. So starting out wide-legged, opening up. So turning your toes out. Yep. Inhale up with your arms. And we're just going to kind of lean side to side before we go anywhere. So just kind of lean and stretch one arm up and then stretch the other arm up. And just stretch. Open up that side body. Reach, stretch, open up. Good. And then release your arms down. And we're going to take our hands to the thighs and drop. Good. Right shoulder is going to press in and look to the left. Take your breath into that side body. And then lifting up to the center. We're going to actually drop the belly and round. Come all the way up. Drop. And round. Good. And drop. And round. And drop. And round. Excellent. Good, and then we drop back down again, and now your left shoulder goes in, and you're going to look to the right side. Breathe into that side body. Good, and then coming back to center. From here, drop your belly again and round and drop and round. Couple more. Last one. Good, and inhale up, turning your toes forward, they're parallel. And then exhale, your right hand is going to come across the body, but keep your legs straight. You're going to move across and then just open up and start reaching. Then come out of that, lift, inhale up. Good, and now that left hand comes down, you're going to do the same thing. Drop the hand, and you can use a block here, by the way. And open. Good, and then lifting out of that, inhale up. Good, and then exhale, you're going to take 2 fingers on each hand, your peace fingers, and they're going to come down, you're going to drop right into a forward fold and grab the big toe, wrap the fingers around, connect to the thumb. Straighten those legs. Good. And then drawing your heels in, come up. Inhale up. Good, and then exhale. We're going to drop to one side. Drop. Good. And then lift, reach. I want you to interlace those fingers, push up, and then drop to the other side. Reach and push up and drop again. Now see if you can lift the extended leg toes and then reach and down. Lift the extended leg toes. Come back up, reach and down. Lift and reach and down. Lift. Good. Reach. We're going to go one more time. We have an add-on. Here, hold. Lift your toes. Then drop the toes. Turn and reach up. Good. Dropping the hands around. You're going to turn and face the front. Reach up. And then release down. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, drop to the other side. Lift your toes. Good. And then rotate and reach. Good. Arms drop down. Turn and face the front. You're going to go in a circle with the arms. Get to the top. And then release down and turn your heels out and go all the way down into that forward fold. Grab the big toe. Straighten those legs. Good. Pulling your heels in. Coming back up. Inhale up. Good. And then exhale, you're going to drop into warrior two. So your hips stay open, facing the front. So keep that nice and open, you guys. I'm not wearing a yoga shirt. I'm just wearing, I went to Walmart, you guys. I got this shirt for $1. It's a $1 shirt. I've never had a $1 shirt. I like it. And good. And then this backhand comes around because we want to add these rotations to help with Pitta, help with the heat. Lift your back heel and then keep rotating. Drop the back knee. And then release. You're going to let your hip release forward. Nice. Then curl your toes under behind you and shift back. Now if you can, lift the toes on the extended leg and reach. Then forward. Shift forward again. Lift your back leg up. Drop your heel and then lift. Inhale, interlace your fingers, reach. Nice stretch. Exhale, we go back to a forward fold all the way down. Grab the big toe. So turn your heels out to do that. And pulling your heels in, come back up. Inhale up. And then we go warrior two to the other side. Nice and strong and steady. Good. Look down that middle left finger. Backhand comes around. Now you can lift your back heel if you want. That's not a bad idea, especially in the beginning. And then reach. Remember, when we're trying to reduce heat, we don't want to do these intense practices, especially at night, because we're trying to reduce heat. right? So we're not increasing heat with our practice. We're wanting to diffuse it. Good, then release the back leg and shift your hips forward. Good. Shift your hips forward. Robin, see if you could take your foot just up a little bit, your front foot, just kind of shift it up a little bit. Yeah. But not your back knee. So you just kind of let your knee. So take your back leg a little further back. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Good, and then we shift back. So curl your toes under, shift back, straighten the front leg and lift your toes and grab. Good, and then we go forward again. And lift up the back leg and drop down and reach up, all the way up. Good, turn your toes in, interlace your fingers, back up, reach and stretch, open the armpit. Good, and then back into the forward fold. Grab the big toe, release your head. Turning your heels in and lifting up. Inhale, reach. Good. And then we want to turn, straighten your legs. So turning to the right, straighten your legs, reach up. And drop down for Trikonasana. Now you can start your Trikonasana right here at the knee. And if that's no problem, then go below the knee. Now you gotta watch out for leaning forward. Don't do it. You wanna keep the torso lined up with the front leg. And slowly, gradually lowering. And if you can get to the ground, you can use a block, of course. Or two. Whatever you need. Beautiful. And we are going to release the arm to the low back. Now, if you want to, you can take the block with you, shift forward, and go right into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Lift your back leg. You can keep the leg on the ground. That's fine. Lift it. And then release your arm. Now, if you feel stable tonight, turn your head and look to the side. The leg that's in the air needs to be strong and active, you guys. And then we lower, slide back. And we want to straighten the leg again. Go right into Trikonasana. Hold. Holding these poses a little longer. Good, and then lifting back up. Turn and face the front. Okay, a little bit different. We are doing another forward fold. So inhale, reach. Interlace your fingers. Good. And then you're going to drop your hands behind you, interlace behind you, open up, so you're opening up, open, then forward fold, all the way down. Nice, relax your head though, relax your head. Good. Then, slowly coming up, lift, inhale, and we turn our feet in the other direction, straight legs, lining up the front heel with the arch of the back foot, reach. And then we lower. So starting out with your hand right at your knee. So if you are using a block, please put it on the baby toe side because I don't want you leaning forward. And then gradually lower. Lean back, you guys, lean back, and you can use a block here. And we hold. Now see if you can, instead of being rounded, see if you can drop the lower ribs. Patty, I know you can. So instead of having like a rounding like this, kind of reach out with your shoulder. Try to straighten it out. So can you shift your torso forward like this? Look, reach. Straight legs, you guys. Release your upper arm. Take it to your low back. Turn your head, look at your big toe. Take your block with you. Reach out and lift your back leg up. Release your arm. Turn your head and look to the side. Super strong, the leg in the air, steady. Good, and then we lower back into Trikonasana and hold. Drop your lower ribs, you guys, drop your lower ribs. Keep your navel in, but drop the ribs. Good, then lift up. All the way up, reach. Good, interlace your fingers, reach up. Good, and then we forward fold again, interlacing behind you. Lift first, then drop. Relax your head. Relax your head. Good. Good, and then slowly lifting up, inhale up. And we're going to release and turn to the side, but I want you to bring your hands to your waist or your hips. Okay, right here. Good. Pull your back foot out a little bit so that both hips are facing the side. Nice. And then inhale up, reach, open up. And then exhale, drop down, letting your arms release to the side. And go all the way down. Now you can use a block here. All the way down. All the way down. so that your hands come to either a block or the ground, whichever. And then you keep the legs straight. Move that front leg hip back. Drop your head. Forward, fold. Again, relax your head. It's important because there's a lot of tension that gets carried in the neck and the shoulders. We want to make sure we're not holding on to that. Okay, good. And then from there, lifting up, and I want you to bend the knee and then reach. So we go into warrior one. And then we're going to go into warrior three. So you're going to go from warrior one into balancing warrior. So lift. I put my hands on my waist. Then reach out. I've got the ball here, so that's nice. Then we're going to take our hands to the ground. So we're back into another forward fold, but the back leg reaches up. And if you can, you're going to take the same leg, arm, and take that forearm to the calf. Pull your head in. Okay, you don't have to. You can keep both hands out here. I've got, like, my hips really hurting right now because of my tear. So this is it for me. But if you can do it, do it. Pull your head into the knee, standing leg knee. Good. Then you're going to lower the back leg, back into the forward fold. Then we're going to step back, down dog. So whatever leg just stepped back, pay attention to that because the other leg will end up coming forward. Then release down onto the knees, open them up, and then we go back into child's pose. Great. And then we lift up. Back into down dog. And then the other leg is going to step forward. So we step forward and we again square our hips. Legs are straight. And then inhale, reach up. And then exhale, we go right into a forward fold. Once again, if you want to use a block, you can. And front leg hip moves back. Square those hips, you guys. Watch your head. Relax your head. Good, and then bend the knee. And you're going to come back up. Reach. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Open up the chest. Then hands go to the waist. And we shift forward into warrior three. Lift that back leg up and then see if you can extend your arms. Use the wall if you need to. That's nice. And then you're going to go to the ground. So the hands go to the ground, and you're going to take same leg arm to the calf. If you can, pull the head into the knee. If you can. Good, and then we lower that back leg and step back, down dog. Hold. Get hollow in your belly. And then release down onto your knees. Open up all the way down. Good, and then from there we're going to come up into a crawling position and move over to the right side of your mat. Pick up the right leg and go over and then open up and sit back. Now you can sit on a block or two. Or if you're a little more flexible and you've got the ability in your knees, you can sit all the way down on the ground. Good, and then we rotate towards the front top leg. Twist. And then rotate the other direction. It'll be just more open. It's not a big rotation. So you rotate the other way now. And then both hands on the bottom of the feet and then go forward. And if you have another block, you can use a block to support your head. Great, and then we lift up and go forward again. Remove the right leg and now walk your knees over to the left side of your mat and pick up the left leg and go over. Open up your feet and now you go back again using a block or two or none. Make sure your heels are pulled out. And then we turn across the top leg. And then go in the other direction, rotate. And then both hands on the bottom of your feet, and once again, forward fold. Use a block to support your head, or you can place your head on the knees. If you don't have a block, you can use your fists. That works. Nice. You know, I don't know why my computer does this on occasion, but it goes black. And I can't see. Okay, looks good. All right, and then we go forward and then release, come back into crawling position. And now we're going to take our legs forward in front. Good. So fingertips face you, pull the feet in, and push up into tabletop. Now make sure that if your heels, so mine were a little too close, pull them out a little bit so that the knees end up right on top of the ankles. There we go. And you want your butt to lift. Keep the knees moving in, not out. Track them in line with the front of the hip bone. Good, then we lower. And we're going to go into a forward fold with the feet going to the edges, like right in the middle of the bottom of the foot, to the edge, and you drop down. I'm just resting my hands right on my feet. Drop. Good, then we release out of that. Fingertips go back behind you. Pull your feet in again. Come up into tabletop. Strengthening the back body. Good, and then coming out of that, and then once again, you're going to go wide with your feet and drop down, but this time your arms go right under, straight out to the side, not forward. So you go under, straight out to the side. And if you can go further down, drop. So you just let your feet move out, and your hands go straight out, you guys. Don't let them go up towards the feet. It's fine to stay more modified. And if you want to, you can also, once again, support your head with a block. Okay? You can do that. No big deal. Great, and then lifting up out of that, you're going to pull your arms up, bring your feet in, and you're going to drop the left leg in. Drop the left leg in. I'm sitting up on a blanket, so you could do that if you need to. Okay, and the other leg, you're just going to reach it straight up. Now you can use a strap for this. Okay. Straight leg. Or if you don't have a strap, you can grab the ankle, below the ankle. Just don't slouch, you guys. Or grab the foot. Good, then from there you're gonna take that right hand with the right leg, pull the knee into the armpit. Other hand comes up, grabs the foot, pull it around. Other hand pushes the knee away, and you pull it in close, stretch out that hip. Now if you want to, you can just take that foot into the left elbow pit and kind of cradle that leg. Now don't let the foot drop. Keep it lifted. Nice. Good. Then you're going to take that foot and you're going to go into half lotus. Here are your options. You can place it on a block, place the foot on the calf, or place it up into the hip. Okay? And then we take our hands to the knees, drop your shoulders, and pause. Just be there. Close your eyes. Good, and then we release out of that. Other leg now comes in. And you're going to use your strap, or you're going to grab the foot and straighten it out. Right? Or you grab your foot. Or you can go, if you don't have a strap, you can grab below the ankle, but keep the chest lifted. Don't slouch. And then bending the knee and pulling it into the armpit. The other hand comes up, grabs the foot, pull it around. The other hand pushes the knee away. Great. And you can just hold it right there. Or you can tuck it into the elbow pit and cradle, but just don't let the foot drop. Keep it lifted. Ooh. Just check the time. Oopsie. Okay. And then we come out of that. Nice. Taking it onto our back. Draw the knees in. Hug them. Then release them. You're going to go into a 90-degree angle here, and I'm taking my block, and I'm just going to let my knees rest on my block and extend the left arm out. So knees go to the right. Or if you don't need the block, just let it release. Sometimes having the block in between the knees is nice too. Or no block if you don't need a block. And then from there, slowly lifting up. And then going to the other side. Yay! And extend your right arm out. Look to the right. Good, and then from there, slowly releasing, going into bridge, lift up and hold. All right, and then release out of that and set yourself up for corpse pose, Shavasana. So laying down on your back. Yep. Feet go out to the corners of your mat. Arms below the heart, palms up. Cover your eyes. If you do have low back issues, you can take a bolster or your blocks underneath your knees. And then just rest and relax. And begin to deepen your breath. Allow movement into your fingers and toes. Gently, slowly roll to your right side. Bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Great. Bring your hands together and connect your thumbs to your heart. Close your eyes. Draw your awareness into the body. Feel the part of you that's connected to the ground, supported, grounded, rooted. Let the spine be lifted upward, open and light. Notice your breath. Letting your body feel the movement of breath. Let it soften and soothe you. And may you have a wonderful evening. Namaste.